guys doing anything this weekend?
This weekend? What is this weekend? I haven't looked at my calendar.
I don't even know what day it is.
What month is it? It all blurs together. It's like we're still in March or something, right?
Got me.
What it feels
check
like.
my calendar real quick. It is October 16th. Why does that ring a bell?
That's very familiar.
Yeah, check your calendars. Do you have something down?
No, I deleted everything on my calendar. Figured there was no point.
Yeah. I don't even keep it on my computer anymore.
Weren't we supposed to?
What, did we have something planned?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Is that this weekend?
That's this weekend.
Conventions this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, we better throw something together, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Put on some coffee. This is going to be a long one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got this old video card out of the trash. I hear you kind of need that. Yeah.
Video card.
I don't know what to do with it. It's like make a con.
It looks cool. You can probably do something with that, right? I mean, you're like a computer guy.
I hope somebody's a computer guy.
What's this for? I don't even know what this is for.
We can figure this out. We gotta calm down. We can manage this. We have let's see. We have 3 hours. We can put one together in 3 hours, right? Get everything recorded and yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do this. We can do this.
Okay.
All right. Good.
Psych.
Oh God, Richard, it's not the 90s. Psych hasn't been a thing for 3 decades.
But it could be. You've seen all that cool synthwave stuff on the website.
Yeah, but the 90s didn't have easy access video conferencing. Don't lean into that one too hard.
Oh. So maybe don't look at the rest of the website too closely or watch this video after I've edited it.
Wait, what?
What?
Anyway, welcome Multiversians to Quarantinia, a magic place away from plague and strife where we can still come together from the safety of being very, very far apart. Which means, if you smell the confunk this weekend, I think we all know who's to blame this time. I would now like to introduce our co-chairs, Jesse Adams and Allie Charlesworth.
Hi.
Hey.
Are you supposed to say something else?
Yeah, I didn't know about this part. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us this weekend. We have a longer letter to the Multiverse community posted to the website.
But for now, let us just say how much we really appreciate you all, and let's talk about all the cool stuff we have planned for you during our virtual convention. Take it away, Fife.
Thank you so much, Jesse and Allie. Now, before we get into what we have planned for the weekend, let's talk the how. Multiverse has content across an array of technologies: Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, Discord. The central hub for all of it is multiversecon.org. There you can see the Online Con drop-down menu, where you can go to the Online Con homepage and click directly on the map of Quarantinia to get where you want to go. Or you can click on the various other features in the drop-down, or find more links to the places in the text below the map. The second biggest part of our convention will be hosted on our Discord server, which is why that is literally the second thing on the drop-down menu. If you go there, or directly to multiversecon.org/discord, we have written up instructions for newbies and expert users alike, with the invite link to our server. Discord is where live watch parties of our panels will be happening, most of the time with the panelists there to immediately comment, offer clarification, or add to what they've said in the video. We also have channels where our vendors and artists will be hanging out to interact with you directly, many of which are video chat rooms. Want to see a product a little more up close? Want to have that interpersonal interaction you just don't get by browsing online stores? Go here. But, and I digress, don't forget to also check out their pages on our vendors and art show and bookstore pages on the Online Con homepage. The final part, which I've already alluded to with Discord, is we have a slew of video chat rooms. We have our Cafe Clatch and ratings rooms, where you can talk to our guests in a more casual coffee and conversation setting, and our hotel bar, where there are several bar table video chat rooms that you can use to chat with your friends. They are super easy to join and even switch which one you're in. In the track rooms area, there is a Meet video chat where our 4 meetups will be happening, and the Learn Q&A video chat where our academic presenters will be doing Q&A after their talks premiere. But Richard, what even's going on with these watch parties? What are they? Hold your horses, me facing a different direction. I'll get right to that. We have 3 very full days of programming coming at you, with typically 3 concurrent events at any given time. We have 42 different programming events this weekend, not counting the Cafe Clatches, spread across 10 tracks. And to talk to you about what they are, I'd like to introduce my programming team. We shall start with the Geek tracks. First up, Geek Fantasy, directed by M. Haynes.
Greetings and salutations, Multiversians. I am M. Haynes, author, educator, but most importantly, director of the Geek Fantasy track here at Multiverse. If your hero's journey has led you to this place, then you are in for a magical time. Here at Geek Fantasy, we explore the genre through the lens of varied experiences, varied creators, and oftentimes, varied platforms. What that means is that we'll get the chance to look at more than just the Tolkien that we're used to. We get the chance to explore urban fantasy, sword and soul. We get the chance to look at fantasy beyond just the written, video games to television shows to films, and even take a look at fantasy from the experiences around the globe. So if you and your party need a reprieve, or you're just looking for somewhere to learn a bit more about the genre, you're in the right place. And welcome, my friends.
Thank you, Marcus. And now, here is our experienced director, Charlotte Moore, with some more specifics of what to expect from Geek Fantasy.
Oh, hello there. It is almost time for Multiverse 2020, Multivirtual, the Multiverse of the Rings. I'm Charlotte, your experienced director, and I'm using a universal translator to speak to you in perfect Elvish. If you're into fantasy fiction, we've got a fascinating, diverse, inclusive lineup of panels you are not going to want to miss. We kick things off on Friday at 4 p.m. with Queering Fantasy. Writing fantasy doesn't just have to be about dragons and unicorns, swords and sorcery. It can be about writing the kind of world that you and everyone else can live in. Come join our queer panelists for a thoughtful discussion on how to make fantasy inclusive for everyone. On Saturday at 4 p.m., it's Avatar: The Last Airbender Anniversary. When Avatar dropped 15 years ago, who knew? Who knew, right? If you're a fan, come join our panelists to discuss how this beloved classic holds up, if it holds up. On Saturday at 5:30 p.m., it's Women of Fantasy. Yay! Yeah, strong female characters are great, but what about dynamic female characters, complex female characters, human female characters? Let's hear from some women in fantasy to learn more about how the landscape has changed. Then, on Sunday at 2:30 p.m., it's Finding Indie Authors. Did you know that more than 5 people write fantasy fiction? It's true! We've got some of them right here! Come meet them and learn where you can find more. And on Sunday at 4 p.m., it's Fantasy in the Real World. So 2020, that happened, but fantasy fans are no strangers to using our imaginations as coping mechanisms. Let's talk about the role of fantasy in getting us through. Multivirtual 2020 is hosted free on Discord this year. It's easy. If you haven't done it before, just visit our website at multiversecon.org, click Online Con, and follow the directions. Namari, Emeline.
Next up, here is L. Marie Wood, director of the Geek Horror track.
Fantastic panels, each of them full of great information, wonderful chemistry between the panelists, and just downright fun conversation. All of these panels are really, really important to me because they embody what Multiverse actually is. Here at Multiverse, we embrace everything. We are outside of just the mainstream. We are inclusive of all forms of expressing ourselves. These panels tap into that and discuss that in depth with people who know, people who are writing this way, people who are reading this same kind of work. I hope you have a good time. Come enjoy the horror track panels at MultiverseCon 2020.
Thank you. And brace yourself as Charlotte tells us what to expect from geek horror this year.
Well, hello, guys, ghouls, and vampires. Multiverse 2020, Multivirtual Spooky Edition is soon upon us. I'm Charlotte, your easily frightened experience director, and if you like horror, then you're not going to want to miss a moment of the programming we've got coming up this weekend. The damsel in distress, always with the screaming and the running. We can do better than that, and we shall with our all-female panelists to tell us about writing strong female characters in horror. On Saturday at 11:30 a.m., it's writing LGBTQ+ characters in horror. It's not enough to just make your character gay. Let's talk about representation in horror and why it matters. On Sunday at 11:30 a.m., it's horror as a social platform. What is it about the horror genre that makes it so effective with social commentary? Finally, on Sunday at 2:30, it's Building Better Undead. Building Better Undead. Yeah, everyone loves zombies and vampires, but can we do anything to make them even cooler? Multivirtual is free and hosted on Discord. If you're not sure how to sign up, just visit our website at multiversecon.org, click Online Con, and follow the directions. And if you need to, do it while standing inside a circle of salt. We'll understand.
Spooky. And now for Geek Sci-Fi. I'd like to introduce Nicole Givens-Kurtz, the director there.
Hi, Multiverse family. My name is Nicole Givens-Kurtz, and I'm the Programming Director for the Geek Science Fiction track. The Geek Science Fiction track is about the celebration of all things fandom and how science fiction helps us gain empathy for others and set the future we want through creativity in film, writing, books, comics, anime, and art. Enjoy the con. Live long and prosper.
Stellar. Get it? Because stars... Never mind. Charlotte, be more entertaining than me.
Good news, everyone! It's almost time for Multiverse 2020, Multivirtual Electric Boogaloo. I'm Charlotte, your experience director, and I wanted to make sure that you knew that our sci-fi track was blasting. Cause you don't want to miss a thing. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Whew. First up, on Friday at 2:30 p.m., it's Science Fiction from the Margins. Science fiction can be written from anywhere, about anywhere. But how does it change once you leave the Western perspective? Next, at 4 p.m. on Saturday, it's The Appeal of the Gumshoe in science fiction fantasy. This ain't for beginners, kiddo. This is the real stuff, the dark stuff, the gritty stuff for grown-ups. Panelists will be digging into properties like Blade Runner 2049, Neuromancer, Altered Carbon, and the Dresden Files to figure out what makes that grit so good. Then on Saturday at 5:30 p.m., it's Justice in the Machine. More and more speculative fiction television is incorporating themes of social justice and equality. This panel will examine how those shows are balancing action and plot with historically accurate information. On Sunday at 11:30 a.m., it's Solar Punk and the Rise of Hope. Many sci-fi writers are turning away from dystopias to examine more optimistic, sunnier futures. Should we be putting any stock in this idealism, or is it just false hope? Finally, on Sunday at 4 p.m., it's science fiction cartoons. As we've seen with Steven Universe, She-Ra, Voltron, Castlevania, cartoons are not just for kids anymore. Let's find out what they're doing that appeals to everyone. We hope you'll come and join us for this year's free Multivirtual, hosted on Discord. If you don't have any experience with Discord, don't worry, it's not hard. Just visit our website at multiversecon.org, click Online Con, and follow the directions. Live long and geek on, my dudes.
Right then. Now, I'll take a moment to talk about the Meet track. Sadly, our director of Meet, Gigi Ng, could not be with us this weekend, but she did help plan out some amazing meetups. So what is Meet? Well, we wanted a place specifically designed about bringing together intersections of geeky culture, focusing not just on this fandom or that fandom, but on the different slices of lived experiences our attendees could share. It is a place to both meet people that share these things with you, or to get to know people and guests from that intersection. So yeah, Charlotte, what have we got coming at us this weekend from the Meet Track?
Hey, you want to meet some nerd creators and other fans? Like just a whole bunch of cool people in one place? 'Cause we can do that for you, for free. I'm Charlotte, the Experience Director at Multiverse Con 2020, Multivirtual, and I'm gonna take you to meet some awesome people you don't have to leave your kitchen to meet. That's pretty good. Through our Meet Track programming, we're offering a bunch of fun ways to get in touch with other people who make the things you love and love the things you love. You can pick the brains of actual writers, artists, and filmmakers. It's fun, it's online, it's totally free. Just visit multiversecon.org, click Online Con, and select Programming to see everything that we've got on deck for our Meet Track. Our website is also where you can find more details about downloading, joining, and using Discord. It's free. Did I mention it's free? It's free. And pants are optional. I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh.
Next up, a track near and dear to my heart. Not that I play favorites. Right, with director Vanessa Junta.
Hey, and welcome to Multivirtual 2020. I'm Vanessa Junta. I'm the director of The Right Track. The mission of The Right Track is threefold. First, we want to help novice, intermediate authors learn more about their craft, become better, because they've got a lot more to do besides that. When you're a published author, there's much, much more to it than just writing. So our second goal is always to help prepare writers for the business side of publishing, whether they choose to go traditional published or indie published, either one, hybrid, a meshing of the two, whatever works. But we want to make sure that authors who come to Multiverse learn those skills that they need to be successful. And third, and just as important as the first two, is we want to provide a place for writers to network with other writers, because writing is solitary and it can be really, really difficult because you get all up in your head and you're not interacting with people. So it's super important to be with your tribe, to hang out with people who do the same things you do. So we really try to do that. And it also provides encouragement and support, which is so, so important when you're starting or even continuing a writing career. So that's a little bit about The Right Track. We hope you join us this weekend and we hope you have a great time, and we'll see you in the Discord.
Hey, you nerd! Welcome to Multiverse Con 2, Multivirtual, the multivirtuining. I'm Charlotte, your Experience Director, and I'm here to make sure that you don't miss out on anything fun happening this weekend. If you're an aspiring writer, you're not going to want to miss our Right Track. I'm here to put you on the right track. You know, like right track, yeah? First up, on Friday at 5:30 p.m., it's Advanced Crafting, Worldbuilding, Folklore, and Folk Magic. Come learn how to enrich your original world with believable folk traditions and herbology. On Saturday at 10 a.m., it's Writing People Not Like You. How do you write from the point of view of people who have experiences that aren't anything like yours? On Saturday at 11:30, it's Judging a Book by Its Cover. What makes great covers? What goes into making a book cover? Who makes those decisions? How much communication is there between the author and the artist? What makes a good book cover and what makes a bad book cover? Then at 2:30 p.m., it's Make Me Laugh, writing humor in spec-fic. Writing comedy is not as easy as it looks, and it's a skill like any other. You can come learn how to refine yours from our hilarious panelists. Finally, on Sunday at 1 p.m., it's Advanced Craft, Characterization, Crafting a Villain. No, but not like that. Villains are people too, and they often don't even think of themselves as the villains. Come learn how to write interesting, dynamic, compelling bad guys who aren't just here to chew the scenery. This year's free Multivirtual is being hosted on Discord. If you don't have any experience with Discord, that's okay, it's easy. Just visit our website at multiversecon.org, click Online Con, and follow the directions. See you there, nerds!
Oh, we're back. Right. So here's Lainey Barmore to tell us a little bit more about the Create track. Take it away, Lainey.
Hi everyone, my name is Lainey and I'm the director of the Create track. We have some amazingly talented artists here this weekend to show you how to create some really cool stuff. We know you've been using your time during the pandemic to try out some new hobbies, so join us as we dive into Gundam, candy, tiaras, and resin.
Hey nerds! You wanna make stuff? Let's make some stuff. While we regret that Multiverse Con 2020, Multivirtual, is multivirtual, we can still make stuff together. We figured it out. I'm gonna tell you how. Our Create programming is offering some fun ways to cook, craft, and art along with us. In addition to our pre-recorded workshops on making Japanese candy and customizing your own minifigs, we're also offering a live workshop on making your own tiara. Okay, because you're fabulous and you deserve it. Just go to multiversecon.org, click Online Con, and then Programming to see our full Create track schedule. Multivirtual is a free online con hosted on Discord. If you're not quite sure how to sign up, visit our website, click Online Con, and follow the directions. Throw some newspaper down on your favorite crafting table and we'll see you there.
And speaking of learning how to do new things, how about learning new things in general? RJ Jackson is here to tell us a bit about her track, the Learn track.
It was really important to me to bring the presentations we did to the Learn track because looking at speculative fiction through an academic lens is really important to me. And I'm honored to be able to help Multiverse be a viable platform for other academics to bring these analyses and discussions.
Are you a more esoteric nerd? Do you love doing this move even if you don't wear glasses? Because I do. At MultiverseCon 2020, Multivirtual, we're offering an entire set of programming for nerds who, let's be honest, kinda love a PowerPoint presentation. Our super smart suite of academic panelists will be talking about everything from sirens and mermaids to Black representation in horror to women in the history of Western magic. For our full schedule of Learn track programming, visit multiversecon.org, click Online Con, and select Programming. Multivirtual 2020 is hosted free on Discord this year. It's easy. If you haven't done it before, just visit our website at multiversecon.org, click Online Con, and follow the directions. Polish your finest pocket protector, and we'll see you in class.
Whew. All that thinking makes me hungry. Amy, is the con suite open yet? What do you mean there's no con suite? What do you mean you can't serve people across an entire country at distance? You're the kitchen witch. Actually, we do have something from Con Suite for you. A little bit of programming. And here is the kitchen witch herself, Amy Andrzejczak, to tell us about it.
Hi, my name is Amy Andrzejczak, and I am your multi-virtual kitchen witch. I was lucky enough to run the Con Suite last year, and in order to have a virtual Con Suite this year, what I've done is I put together some brand new tamale recipes because last year the tamales were gone in under an hour. They were everyone's favorite. So now you can learn how to make them at home. We also have a show on mixed drinks, both the adult beverage kind, the non-alcoholic kind, and even a special one for the kiddies. Also, there is a video with a 150-year-old chocolate pie recipe passed down from my grandmother that I wanted to share with all of you. Grab yourself your beverage of choice and get ready to enjoy your con.
So, if I can be serious for a moment. 2020. It's been a heck of a year. And me saying that doesn't even touch on what this year and many before it have been like for others. That is why we are raising money this convention for the Equal Justice Initiative. I highly recommend you check them out at eji.org. But in summary, they are working towards fighting against the systemic mass incarceration our country is facing, which disproportionately affects members of racial minorities. We are collecting donations at Ko-fi.com MultiverseCon. And this isn't just us with an open hand. There are several fun ways you can donate, from taking part in our geeky trivia quizzes with prizes happening over the weekend, to donating to influence our live D&D charity game. But I don't want to steal this thunder, so here is Sean Hillman, the director of our play track, and Charlotte to tell us more.
So what's play all about? Well, play track is really two tracks. One run by Phil Collins. Phil does a great job of knowing about games and knowing games people like to play, board games and such. And he's done a great job at other conventions he's worked at, and he brought that to, or brings that to Multiverse as well. My side of things comes from much more, a little bit more esoteric, talking about what gaming is about, actual panels on games and game design, the business side, the creative side, inclusivity. I think I have a lot of experience working with a diverse group of people, ideas, and really kind of focusing on the indie side of games. And hopefully, people can come to either part of the track during the convention and have a good time, forget about their woes, laugh, meet new people. That's kind of what play is all about.
All right, okay, hear me out. What if, while you were playing D&D, you were do-gooding in the real world? You be an actual do-gooder. Rolling natural 20s for justice! Because that's what we're doing at the Multiverse Con 2020 Multivirtual Charity Event. All weekend long, we're raising money for the Equal Justice Initiative. And you can help by playing D&D with us. Just make a small online donation every time you want to influence the outcome of the game. Want to heal a player? Make a donation. Want to hear an NPC make a fart joke? Make a donation. Would you like to hear the dragon everybody is fighting perform a wonderful song from Broadway? Make a donation. Want to see the paladin trip and fall? Haha, lol, pally noob. Make a donation. Charity D&D drops on Saturday, October 17th from 1 to 3:30 p.m. Just visit our website, multiversecon.org, to learn more. Maybe the real leveling up was the good deeds we did along the way.
As an add-on, I'd like to mention that we're running a con game. Last year, 4 verses, Kraken, Dragon, Lycan, and Alien, competed to see who would be victorious in the multiverse. They culminated in Kraken's victory. Will they win again this year? Well, that's up to you. As we watch the programming this weekend, con game words will appear for 30 seconds sometime during each panel video. Write that down, along with which panel you were watching. Then, before the submission forms close for the day, which 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Friday and Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, let us know which verse you're pulling for and enter your secret words. Every secret word you collect not only scores points for your verse, but also scores you an entry into a drawing for free membership for next year's Multiverse in Atlanta. There are other ways to score points for your verse too. For all the rules and the submission forms for your words, go to multiversecon.org, select Online Con and Gaming. So, that's it for programming. All of our panels have their own web pages that linked to YouTube video premieres and Facebook events, which will play right in Facebook via Facebook premieres. Just click, 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 and consume the content however you prefer, as long as it's one of the ways we provide. Now, I wish I had time to introduce you to all of our guests. They have given us their time and made some amazing panels for us. But I just don't have the time now to do that. But be sure to tune in to the premiere videos early because we have a pre-show that starts 15 minutes before each panel and will include videos from our guests, artists, and vendors, as well as some geeky trivia and some other fun surprises. But I will take the time to introduce you to our guests of honor. First, author guest of honor, Maurice Broaddus.
Hello everyone, my name is Maurice Broaddus. I'm a science fiction and fantasy author. I've had nearly 100 short stories published, over a dozen books. I'm a teacher, a middle school teacher. I'm also a community activist. My latest 2 books are Pimp My Airship and The Usual Suspects, and you can learn all about me over at mauricebroaddus.com.
Next, I'd like to welcome artist guest of honor, Galen Dara.
Hello, I'm Galen Dara, Multiverse 2020 Artist Guest of Honor. So delighted to join you at this virtual convention. I love making speculative artwork for the publications and venues that this community facilitates and puts forward. I have won or been nominated for and won various awards within this industry. I carry a sketchbook with me everywhere I go. I really enjoy the dark and the surreal and the glorious. I love the majestic and the quirky. I enjoy complexity, color, depth. I'm really looking forward to a time when we can get together face to face to celebrate the imaginative and the speculative. I'm very grateful to the people of Multiverse for making this opportunity happen, the chance to get together in this virtual community, in this virtual convention. Sending lots of love and positive thoughts, and looking forward to hopefully meeting you all face to face sometime soon.
Finally, our industry guest of honor is Liz Gorensky.
Hi there, I'm Liz Gorinsky and my pronouns are she or they. For the past few years, I've been working on starting Arrow One Books, a new independent speculative fiction publishing company where I am the publisher and an editor. Before that, I was an editor at Tor Books, where I published authors including Mary Robinette Kowal, Liusa Shin, Nisi Shaw, Catherine M. Valenti, and Jeff Vandermeer. I was also part of the team that founded Tor.com and edited short fiction and comics there. Thanks for joining us at MultiverseCon.
Jesse, Allie, anything else?
Yeah, just don't forget that we have lots of cool Multiverse branded items in the con store, and you can find that from the dealer room webpage and the top navigation bar.
And pre-registration for Multiverse 2021 in Atlanta is open at the lowest price we'll be offering all year.
Thanks to everybody for joining us.
And enjoy Multiverse 2020 Multivirtual.
Thank you all for watching, and please enjoy Multiverse 2020 Multivirtual. See you on Discord.